those people that probably would have said, I've never experienced bad discrimination. I've never had to deal with a glass ceiling. But if I'm being really honest with myself, of course I have. If I think about my acting, I've been really lucky to get roles on TV and film in Australia, but they were never really leading roles. If I think about medicine, like I didn't even specialize, and that was probably me avoiding having to find out if I was good enough for something. But I would walk onto shifts sometimes and people would act a bit weird and I'd go, oh, it's because I'm a locum, which is like this contractor, they don't know me. But as soon as I'd open my mouth and speak, they'd completely change. And I realized it was actually because I think they thought I was one of those international doctors from overseas who didn't necessarily speak English. And now because I can speak English, all of a sudden I'm allowed to see patients safely, which is pretty arbitrary and weird. Most recently, in one of my roles, I have definitely seen the glass ceiling. Well, no, I think they shoved a massive chunk of concrete above my head and just said, you shall not pass, Gandalf style. And so it's really made me confront kind of how I perceive myself. What I realized was before I sort of went for this opportunity, I'd always said, oh, look, I don't really want to, it's probably not me. I probably don't have the skills for it anyway. I think I was creating my own glass ceiling. Like I was kind of building this idea of what I thought I couldn't do or where I thought I didn't belong, and then just kind of justified it. When in fact, when they did tell me I wasn't allowed to do it, I was like, no, actually, that's not true. And a lot of other people supported me and that helped, but I realized I probably do deserve to be in that position. There was something else that I realized. I think that there are, in every glass ceiling situation, some people that actually somehow have the opportunity to put on some Teflon armor, so to speak, and potentially try to break that glass ceiling relatively unscathed. It doesn't mean that you won't get hurt, but you'll probably be less hurt than the people around you. And I think in this situation, I am that person. And I've had to think about it and decide, do I have the courage and do I think it's important enough to attempt to break the glass ceiling? Or am I going to be one of those people that just leaves it to the rest of the world to deal with when it's their turn? So I have donned the armor, so to speak, and I don't know how it's going to go, but I am presently hurtling towards that glass ceiling. Wish me luck.